And welcome to another week, folks. And we've got a nice view out there from our Alexandria tower cam. You can see the water tower there, a cell phone tower as well. And then going out doors, we've got up in the sky, we got mostly clear sky, just a little bit of high cloudiness in the distance. But I think we'll see a bit of an increase in that here during the evening hours. So with the count down south, Rapides. Hello to all you folks in that direction. Mostly clear for you as well. Now, we've been talking about a couple of fronts that will prevent any big warm up. Remember, we've been going through these temperature roller coasters, heat and then cold and then vice versa. We got a little bit more of an even pattern coming up here over the next 7 days. There's 4 or 5 mornings where we have a freeze threat. So we'll have some details there in that 7 day forecast and little, if any, rain. But I do have a little in the 7 day. In fact, we can see a little energy pumping up from the southwest there. That is aloft, but it means that there's some lift in the atmosphere. And enough data that I've seen has convinced me to go ahead and keep some rain chances here for the next day and a half or so. You can see area of energy here across Mexico and then trying to extend into Texas. Now, surface high pressure will kind of keep that at bay at least for a while before the surface high begins to move away. So our future cast through this evening, if you got some errands to do or something like that, no issues there. We'll just see a gentle increase in some high cloudiness here throughout the evening. Once we get into tomorrow morning, we'll see some clouds for the most part, but it'll be mostly high and mid-level stuff. I don't think we'll see any rainfall or anything like that. And even as late as 5 o'clock, I'm not checking out much as far as rainfall. But as we get into later tomorrow evening and overnight tomorrow, I think this model is overdoing it, but I think it's got the right idea. We got a couple of pretty good disturbances in the atmosphere that will come through, and those systems either bring their own moisture or they squeeze out any moisture that's in the resident atmosphere. Okay, so either way, there's some rain chances that have to deal with there. And then going into Wednesday morning for your commute, I don't think there'll be any issues there. Front will be coming through Wednesday, first front. All right, so future cast, warm and cool bubbles of air. We're playing with that again out west. You see the dominance of the warm bubble, big cold bubble east of the Rockies there. This is by Wednesday, so you see another dip of the colder air coming out of Canada. And once again, you also see that we're on the edge of it. We're not right in the teeth of it, say like they are up in Great Lakes. So our temperature change, the cold air intensity would be much less here than it will be up there. And that one will kind of work through the upper level flow, and then another shot comes down out of Canada. Once again, that will be felt mostly across portions of areas to the north and to the northeast of us, while the warm bubble holds out west. So that's it for the next 7 days, and then that will kind of work on through the flow and kind of a little bit of a return of the warm air, a little bit of a warming trend by next Monday afternoon, but it's not much of one. Remember, cold air is dense and heavy, so it's not easily moved. You got to have something to move it out of the way. So will kind of stay with us a little while despite no fresh intrusions. All right, so for Tuesday, mostly cloudy sky there and 10% in the PM. Out of respect for that upper level energy that I talked about. Remember that it lifts the atmosphere and brings its own moisture with it. 20% there for Tuesday night. The Wednesday, the front comes through. Oh, by the way, another little freeze there for Tuesday morning. Protect your plants again and be mindful of the pets. But a good bit warmer for Wednesday morning and a pleasant afternoon. Once we get into Thursday, Friday, mostly sunny skies, but much cooler there Friday. You see a little bit of a temperature drop there, mid-30s. Another little freeze looks likely there for Friday morning, but we get a 65 for a high ahead of the next front that comes in. That drops the temperature some for Saturday and a further drop into Sunday and Monday morning, especially. It looks like when we bottom out, where we got 2 mornings there where we could see a freeze. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and maybe a few folks may see a little one there for Thursday. So that's what I was saying. 4 or 5 mornings, you're going to have to protect the plants and the pets from that kind of stuff. All right, let's go beyond this into your temperature outlook for January 20th through 26th. That's week 2. We can't do it as detailed as we just got through with the 7-day forecast, but we can do it in generalities. Typically, we see 39 low, 60 here for Central Louisiana. This forecast or outlook is calling for above those values on the average for that week, and below for our friends up north through the upper plains, Corn Belt, Great Lakes, and points across the big population corridors up east. So rainfall outlook and precipitation outlook, 1.15 is what we get here in Silla for that week. This is indicating that, hey, we're in a favorable area where we might catch more than that if we're lucky. There'll be another area out in the southwest and then the northwest, out across portions of the Pacific West near normal, and near normal across the plains into the Corn Belt, but below normal for parts of Florida. All right, that's it for the outlooks, and that's it for me. Nick Mikulas will be back with you in the morning with his stream, and we'll do mine in the PM hours somewhere close to this time, and I'll be in a forecast center as well. Hope your Tuesday is terrific, and thanks for your support for